So this is a kind of inspirational story for you. Maybe you have a big step in life and you don't know, should you do it or not? I would tell you a personal story, and it may help you that you will do your next step in life to follow your dreams, to follow your visions, to play this life. Action. Hello, I'm Jacqueline Le Saunier. I'm an intuitive teacher, trainer, spiritual teacher from Germany, Austria, French connection, so Europe connection. And I'm an author of a best-selling book, Intuition, Your Powertool. And I'm a mother of 2 wonderful daughters. And yes, I'm a visionary. I love this world and this life. So welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I wanna talk to you about a very private story of myself where I did a really crazy stuff. Yeah. So if you don't know, my family and me, we moved to Nicaragua. If you don't know where it is, it's in Central America, right above Costa Rica. I didn't knew it either before. So we moved to Nicaragua 1.5 years, 1.25 years ago, something like that. Because it was just a call. We didn't really know that country, yeah, but we have been there for holidays for 6 weeks, and we just fell in love with this country. Also, there is a special town where there's a special community with a lot of expats and open-minded people, yeah, there, and we got to know so many great people. And when we have been there for holidays, we haven't been sure to move out. We have been living in Austria. We just built a tiny house there. Yes, we just built a tiny house at the lake in Austria. So everything was fine. So when we've been there, I was just like, for fun, I just was looking at some kind of properties and houses and everything. And then I went to this house and I felt immediately in love with this place. I was there and it was like, oh, I feel home. It's like crazy, but I feel like being at home. And so I was talking to the real estate agent and I was kind of interested, but we haven't had the financial things at that moment to buy another house. So then we just went home again, and I was like, the real estate agent called me 2 days after we've been back to Austria and said, yeah, what about the house? And I said, well, yes, I felt in love, but we will not buy it. So I let go of this house, yeah? I let go of this house for about 6 weeks. And after 6 weeks, I was dreaming. I had a dream about this house and living there inside. And I was in the garden because this house has a huge fruit garden with mango trees, banana trees, papaya and everything, yeah? So I was dreaming about this house, and so on the next day, I just emailed the real estate agent and just wanted to ask what's with the house, yeah, what happened with the house. And she wrote me back and said, well, you know, it was almost sold to a family, but yesterday evening, they just quit the contract and everything. So the house is free again, so for sale. And immediately I just got a call, like, buy this house. And I was like, well, yes, but we are open to move, but not really. So it was like, buy this house. It was like a feeling inside myself, like a feeling of freedom, a feeling of not like pushy or something. It was like, it's totally in alignment to buy this house. But the thing was, we didn't have at this time the whole amount of money. We had some kind of money which we were thinking about investing somehow, but not the whole amount. And I got fear because the feeling inside myself was so strong to buy this house. So I called the real estate agent the next day and just told her, yes, I feel like I have to buy this house. And so she said, well, fine. So you have to give a small deposit and we make the contract. And then I said, yes, we were negotiating about the price and everything. And then the owner said yes to this price. And we had one price for this house. But actually, I just had kind of the half of the amount of the house. What have I done? She sent me the house contract, and I was there with my, I was there with my pencil, and I was like, what should I do? And inside myself, it came like, I don't know, it was a feeling like trust. Just trust. The money will come. Just sign it. So I really signed the contract for the house at that moment. So it would have mean also if I would have canceled it, I would have lost a really huge amount, So I signed it and scanned it and sent it to her. And I really had a lot of fear this time. And I said, well, I'm crazy. I'm signing something. It was missing a six-figure number. So I was just crazy. And there were three days, and the 3 nights I couldn't sleep at all. I was a little bit shaking. What have I done? And also people around me, they were like, are you crazy? You can't sign something without having money. But I said, I just had the feeling to do that. And on the 3rd day, I had a call with a woman, a coaching call. And this woman I knew a little bit longer. So after the coaching call, she just told me, I just got an amount of money from my family and I don't know where to invest it. It's kind of, I want to do it in a property or something like that, but I have no clue. It's not a huge amount for buying some big stuff or something, but it's a 6-figure amount, which I now have. Do you know anything? And immediately my intuition told me, tell her. So I told her about the thing I did. And she said, yeah, of course. You know what? I invest in the house. You buy it for yourself, but I'm just investing in this house. And I know it's there and I trust you in everything. So take this money. And I told her what kind of amount of money was still missing. And she told me immediately almost the same amount which she has to invest. So it was a miracle, but maybe not a miracle. It was just like, because I trusted, because I did it, because I did this step, because I really told the universe, I trust you by doing this step, because I really felt inside my heart doing this. So I had the money for buying the house. It worked out perfectly. And also, maybe I will go a few steps back. We are a patchwork family, yeah. And there were a lot of things why from our mind we couldn't move to another country, yeah, because the daddy is here and there's the school contract and there are other things, yes. And so when we did the step of, okay, buying this house, and it was somehow also a step for moving to Nicaragua, yeah? Not really, at the moment we weren't talking about that, but it was like making the space for moving to Nicaragua. And immediately, all these other things just went in alignment with this decision. So when we were there is an international school and they told us they had no space for my daughters. And after I signed and everything, I just got an email. Now we have 2 spots open for the school for your children. The daddy of my older daughter, yeah, my ex, so the patchwork family constellation, yeah, he was immediately open to it and said, that's a huge perspective if she can talk English and Spanish maybe after a year or after 2 years. So he changed immediately. It was like, really, I was like, oh, wow, yeah. And there were a few other things. My family, my mother, in my mind, I couldn't leave my old parents and all that steps, but everything worked out perfectly. So why I'm telling you this story is to just trust. And sometimes you just have to do crazy things and you will have a lot of fear. A lot of fear, yeah. But this life is a game. You can't lose anything. You just always win. If you're not staying in your comfort zone and really following the things in your heart. If you haven't done it before, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to have a free Oracle card deck from me, the Intuition Oracle card deck, you can download it. There is a link below. You also get a free booklet with intuitive messages from me and also a free online course for how to work with this Oracle card deck. And it really helps you to take your next steps, to know what should you do? What is your next step in life? And to help you with making decisions. So just download it for free. All the best, yours, Jacqueline.